Ну, здравствуйте, леди и джентльмены. Итак, в прошлой серии-то я еле-еле справился с этими монстрами. А это что такое у нас? Сегодня, наверное, тоже пойдем, может быть, парочку выполним побочных за справедливость. Тут где-то было... Ой, прости, вот я не хотел. Тут где-то было вот... Чудеса науки. Я бы сходил. Так, мне нужно подняться наверх, значит. Угу. Пойдемте выполним одно или несколько, пока даже не знаю. Так, я полагаю, что нам сюда, да? Ну, а вниз мы там обойдем. Вроде бы. О, спуститься. Так. А, нам нужно поговорить не с Мид, а с помощницей. Или с помощником, инженером. Ну давай.
It's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Я так и знала, друзья, что у них есть самогонный аппарат на этом корабле или что бы это ни было.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame ain't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Так, задание принято. А что он нам, типа, еще одну даст цель для охоты? Я так понимаю, что ли? Интересно. Это какой-то огненный шар. Найдите сведения о царь бомбе на доске для охотников. У-ху-ху. Какого она, интересно, класса? И вообще известная ли это? Ай, простите, нектар. Второго милоха. Так. Где можно найти бомбы? Ранг Б. Котел. Сенбрек. Во время погони за имперцами одна из сокрушительниц проклятия свернула не туда и оказалась в лесу, где набрела на обломки воздушного судна павших. Там устроило себе логово существо, похожее на огромный огненный шар. Бедняжка едва унесла ноги от этой твари, а позже, изучая альманах отголосков, опознала ее. Правда, утверждала, что эта лесная бомба была в 10 раз больше изображенной в книге. Котел Сенбрек. Это у нас... Нет, вот здесь. Сенбрек. Сторожевая башня, врата, Мне какой-то котел нужен, а я и не знаю опять, где это находится. Источник. Мыс. Мур какой-то. Сейчас еще раз гляну, но что-то я ни черта не вижу. Даже не могу понять, где она примерно может быть. Может быть, она где-то... Да я хз. Единственное, что меня может быть... Вот тут какой-то путь не открытый, имперская погоня у меня есть. Может, я сюда пойду? Ну-ка. Сейчас посмотрим. Так, я могу призвать? Чокобо? Угу. Я правильно иду, мне потом налево нужно будет повернуть. О, вот здесь, что ли? Ну-ка. Да. Как будто там какое-то свечение было, может быть, типа сундучка. Подождите. Я еще и вот так могу пройти? Что у нас интересно имеется здесь? Угу. Моя благодарность. Блин, и красиво. Ну, в этой игре все красиво. Что здесь говорить-то? Так. Это что такое за... Видимо, это то, что нам и нужно. О, она нам наплодила. Ух ты, блин. Да. Ну, хорошо. Уголек. Бомбы?
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more.
Так, собираем нужный нам материал, да? Я правильно понимаю, мы должны его отнести. Ведь есть.
That should do it. If the wine needs more than this.
Угу. Ну, погнали.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Блин, замечтался. Мне все-таки интересно, сможет ли она построить или достроить этот корабль летающий. Голландец или как его там зовут. Ну, здрасте.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let none say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running.
И что будет у нас? Отменная самогонка? Я надеюсь. О, неплохо.
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some
А, он,
magic
наверное,
on
нам
that.
улучшит сумку, да?
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. But I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo. Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Ну, хорошо. Так, для увеличения места под расходные предметы. Угу. Прекрасно. Это вещь полезная. Ну, теперь зелье 4-6, сильное зелье 3-4, тонник силы 2-3, это недощита 2-3. Все принято. Что имеется у нас еще из заданий? Вот тут еще какое-то. Я пойду в наш кабинет.
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell them. We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop until they've slaughtered them. I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
А мужичок спокойненько гуляет себе. Красавчик. Ну, у нас здесь появились некие новые предметы. Платок стражей. Так, вот, по-моему, вот здесь что-то было. О Блэкторне. Яблони от яблони. Нам что-то вот ты написал. Спасибо за то, что помог развеять дурные мысли Блэкторна. Беда в том, что он, похоже, вновь погрузился в них. Смотришь на него, и сразу видно, что нос повесил. Полагаю, не только тот кожаный доспех растревожил нашего кузнеца. И есть иная напасть, не дающая покоя. Ну-ка, что там за бред?
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Так. Какого черта?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you.
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Поговори с одним, поговори с другим. Ага, попрыгаем.
You're looking well, Karen.
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Так, нам нужно куда-то пойти. Найдите Игнаца в Даламиле. Далимиле. Ну, вы поняли.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Может, я могу подняться? Ой, господи. Так, тут нету ничего.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
Ну, теперь нужно будет что-нибудь сделать для этого лорда. Чтобы у него настроение поднялось.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Так, нужно куда-то пойти. А я так могу пойти? Где оно? Ох, я. Ну ладно.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Ну, полетели, значит, на нашей амброзии. Так, по-моему, как-то надо это обойти, и там чуть правее будет что-то. Сундуков вроде не вижу. какая-то эфирная туманность, что ли. Ну, они говорили в предыдущей серии, но я уже забыл. Это я заберу. О, зелье, как раз, хорошо. Да нафиг.
Thanks, girl.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
Вот сейчас огребет. Готово. Но это было довольно просто по сравнению с драконом ранга S. Готово.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Delamil.
Ну, хотя бы не надо обратно идти, возвращать. Уже приятно.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rozfield, and is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern, may our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Так, ну, можно возвращаться.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes, but not one you'll find anywhere in Valistia.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valistian steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
He'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right? I will.
Задание выполнено. А что за материал он, интересно, хочет от нас получить? Эскиз Эскалибура. О, я уже могу создать его? Ну-ка, ну-ка. Ну, если у меня, конечно, материал есть. А вдруг есть?
What do you want?
Да, у меня все есть. Но он какой-то не особо-то и особо. Ну и, наверное, его только можно будет улучшить. Уголек бомбы.
Should last you a good while.
Да, обидно. Я не могу его улучшить, и он не самый прям чтоб серьезный, кстати, меч-то. Мне не хватает какого-то электрума.
That it? Fine.
Did you see the pair that got hauled in?
Так. Современные пьесы вроде «Приключений сэра Крэндалла» изрядно приукрасили древнюю легенду. Но историки все равно едины во мнении. Давно народы Валистии действительно, но ненадолго объединялись под властью одного правителя и отряда его верных рыцарей. Ну, понятно. А с чем можно сравнить? Ну, вот он у меня есть. Но это получше будет. Ну, правда, +2, конечно. Всего лишь.
Tires.
Ну, поприкольнее, конечно, выглядит. Не так футуристично, как предыдущий. Что ж, друзья, давайте на этом закончим. Я всех благодарю за внимание. Лайк, подписка приветствуется. До новых встреч. Увидимся. Всем пока-пока.